The web filings project was very schedule driven. The clients were leasing space. They were growing so fast they were running out of room to continue operations. So one of the most paramount concerns we had on the contract side of the process was to achieve their move-in date. Front in the planning phases, we could see opportunities to avoid numerous passes around the building. And of course, there's labor costs related to that. There's also, you have to fit the site out to allow this equipment to run around your building. Another negative is the weather can just take you down and extend this whole process. So we made some executive decisions at the front end of the project to pursue the Genwall approach, which would get us basically enclosed and insulated in one pass around the building. Comparing it to traditional, I felt like we eliminated numerous joints, seams, exterior gypboard taping issues, another phase of subcontractors to run that work, and then another sub to come in and insulate. Without going with the Genwall system, we would have failed on the schedule and not achieved our move-in dates. I would guess probably took a month out of our schedule based on the weather conditions and what we would have experienced with a conventional approach. As we worked into the project, it became apparent to all of the subcontractors that we were working with a really good product. The fact that you can do outsulation, have your membranes all part of the process as you're installing, completely opened up all the steel stud wall cavities along the perimeter of the building and allowed us to easily and quickly adapt to owner changes, make refits, add wiring, add plumbing as needed, with little concern about impacting insulation quality, creating cold spots, issues of that type. At the end of the day, when we finished up the job, all the subs were smiling with the way Genwall worked for us. We had no issues whatsoever with our curtain wall system and how it interfaced with the Genwall system. We were watertight. We've had zero callbacks on that aspect, and it performed beyond our expectations. You might be looking at a few dollars difference per square foot of unit installed cost between the two known assemblies, Genwall and traditional, but there are just hidden savings all across the board with the quick, effective way the system installs and gets put in place and closes your building in rapidly. It was wonderful to have a tool in place that you knew you could just immediately react to the owner's needs and not have other onerous costs involved and be able to efficiently adapt their changes and say, no problem, we can make that happen. It's a very impressive product. I would endorse it for anything I'm doing going forward. If the job application and the setting requires fast track moving on the process and just the general quality and it just makes a darn flat wall. You've got large panels. It's a good tie system to the studs. It lets the next stage of work happen seamlessly. It's been a winner for us.